And now we see the teams making their way back out onto the field as we get set to start this football game. First, the West Mifflin Titans coming out, and we're waiting for the Indiana High Little Indians.
Yeah, a little bit of a delay, only 15 minutes. West Mifflin's out warming up a little bit. Here comes Indiana.
Doc, back in the day, I remember when I was in elementary school going to Indiana high school football games on Friday nights. They started at 8 o'clock.
Yes.
Head coach Bernie McGowan, they didn't pass the ball hardly back then. You're still done at 9:30.
Well, that's because, people worked longer days, Doug. And they had to ride horse and buggies to the game when you were in school.
So now you have Joseph and Brocious almost at the 25, getting ready to field this. There's that stutter step, and they're just going to kick this one a little bit deeper. This one will take a hop. Brocious will field it at the 28-yard line, makes one man miss. Smith spins around, that ball's on the ground. West Mifflin thinks they have it, and they do. West Mifflin will take over here, and the ball will be at Indiana's 35-yard line. So amazing field position for Zawan Glover and company. He's going to fake the handoff. He fires it across the middle. He's got a receiver wide open. Makes one man miss. He's still on his feet. The 5 into the end zone for the touchdown is Jose Perez.
And then he made 3 or 4 Indiana defenders miss.
And he didn't do anything fancy. He just making a couple little stutter steps, completely flummoxed the defenders for Indiana and was able to go into the end zone for about a 15-yard scamper after the catch.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for a worse start for this Indiana team.
7-0 Titans. Here is a squib kick going to be taken by Thomas at the 35-yard line. Is trying to squeeze his way through the defenders. Takes it near the 40. We'll see how this offense looks, possibly without Roman Jones here tonight. Man in motion, that shank. The give is going to be to Thomas up the middle. It crosses the 40, maybe to the 41, but it's only going to be about a 1-yard gain. It's 2nd and 14 here, so the give is going to be faked. And it's going to be pitched now as Strack does try to pitch it off to the right, but not a lot of running room at all. Size on that defensive front, 315, 260, 215. Here is going to be the give. Inside handoff to Shank, up the middle. He's got a first down and more. 50, 45, 40, still on his feet, 35. What a play, good play call by Indiana after facing a 3rd and 12. Trailing 7-0. Here is a man in motion. They will give it up the middle. Nothing doing though at the West Mifflin 30-yard line. Man in motion. Here is going to be that same handoff inside. This time West Mifflin was ready for it though, as Shank is going to lose a couple of yards. Jason Strack is under center. He's got Thomas in the backfield. Man in motion. He's going to hand it. That is Trey Joseph looking to find the edge. Boy, great job by Armand Hill to track him down.
And just fling him out of bounds.
4th down and 10 here. The pass. He's under some pressure. Fires it. He hits Joseph. Joseph's going to try to break free from the tackle, but great coverage. Here is Glover. Back to pass again. He's rolling to his life. Got all day to throw the football. He's going deep down the field for Perez again, who's wide open. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. And what do you say about that? First of all, Glover had all day to throw the football. He danced to his left, danced to his right.
That can't happen. I understand that you're trying to sell out to stop Armand Hill, but the secondary guys cannot let guys get behind them, and that's twice now that it's been way too easy.
Drive summaries for us for the 2 scores in this as we have the kickoff by Jeffrey. It is going to be bounced, taken by Brocious at the 10-yard line. Jace is trying to make a couple men miss, but there's a lot of people. Kevin Liu, I believe, is in the backfield now for Indiana. Shank in motion, and Strack faked the handoff and then was just immediately gobbled up. And so the handoff now is going to be given to Kevin Liu, and Kevin is driven back, and now he's all the way back by the 5-yard line. So 3rd down and 21 here for Indiana. They are pushed way back, and here is Jason Strack. It just dives forward to avoid the safety. And now they're going to be punting from the back of the end zone. West Mifflin was trying to come. Tyler does get the punt off. It takes a nice Indiana bounce, but Armand Hill takes the punt at about the 31-yard line. And now we will see Armand Hill. Bounces it to the left. Good play by Tyler Nelson to grab him by the jersey and just fling him down. He may lose a yard on that, but good job by Tyler. Glover in the shotgun, man in motion. He's going to get the pitch inside, trying to make one guy miss. Tyler almost grabbed him too, but he's going to have to fight his way down.
Well, they're
good hard running.
First down. Tyler did end up making the tackle.
Perez single covered out on the left. And they will just give it to Hill up the middle again, and Armand Hill just plows his way into the end zone. We'll see what Jason Strack and company can do here as he's under center. Here is Brocious. He gets the pitch around the right. He's trying to make one man miss. Jace does pick up about 3 or 4 yards. Boy, and that's going to be a dirty. Yeah, that's ball on the 43 for Jason Strack. We'll check on Jace. Hopefully he's okay. Thomas in the backfield. He's going to get the handoff up the middle. Meets some stiff resistance after a 1-yard pickup, though. Under center is Strack. Spells in motion. He's going to get the handoff to Thomas. E.T. breaks free up the middle. He's going to get a first down. Still on his feet inside the 30 to 25-yard line. He's going to be dropped at the 24. Here is the give. Again, up the middle to Thomas. That Powell continues to move forward, and great job by the offensive line now getting a bit of a push. We're going to have a 3rd and about 4 when we return. Indiana trailing West Mifflin 21-0. You're listening to AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV. But either way, Indiana will be faced with a 4th down and 4. Big play here for the Little Indians. You'd love to see him find a way to get this one into the end zone, as the fake is going to be to Snyder. Back to pass is Strack. He fires it. Has a man in the end zone. It's going to be just out of bounds, looking for Joseph. Joseph had a step on the defender for a second, but it will be incomplete and a turnover on downs. 11:08 left to go in the half. The give is up the middle to Hill. Makes one man miss. He's still on his feet. There he goes. 45, 50, inside the 30, 30, 20, 10. That is an 82-yard touchdown run. And another quick strike as Hill just shook off one tackle and used that speed to head all the way into the end zone after 82 yards.
Has two touchdowns. Perez has 2 touchdowns.
So Indiana waiting for this kickoff by Jeffrey. It is going to be bouncing at the 20-yard line, and waiting till the last second to pick that up is Joseph. I think he thought that might go out of bounds, and so with 10:48 to go in a slow-moving first half, Indiana will take over at the 20-yard line. Strack back to pass. He hits his receiver. That's Joseph. At the 30-yard line, that's going to be an in-first bank first down. It certainly looks like it from the spot. 2nd down and 12. Strack is now in the shotgun. He's got a sidecar of Thomas to his right. 4 receivers spread out. Here is going to be Strack looking to make a couple of men miss. Boy, and just an incredible defensive play. And West Mifflin coming to try to block this punt. Tyler Nelson does get the punt off, and Hill will get the field the punt and be spun and thrown out of bounds
by Kevin Liu.
2nd down and 4 here for West Mifflin. They are in Indiana territory at the 49-yard line. Here's the man in motion. The ball is going to be bobbled by Glover, but he just takes it on a bounce. Still on his feet. But he fumbles the football again. He's chasing it back at the 20. Indiana finally brings him down for a huge loss. Ball is loose. And Indiana, I think, has the football. They do.
Yes, sir.
And now 3rd down and 9. Indiana took over at the West Mifflin 13-yard line after a fumble recovery. Here is going to be an inside handoff to Thomas.
Nothing.
He may not get anything. 4th down and a long 7 here for the Little Indians. Snyder in motion. Back to pass. 3-step drop. Hits it. Boy, that ball was hit immediately. Strong runner as well, and he's going to get the pitch around the right side. Tyler Nelson is there. Good job by Nelson, who sealed that edge. And Glover. Play action pass. He's under some pressure. Indiana looking to bring him down. The ball is loose again. And Indiana is going to try to jump on it, but it will be a sack and a fumble. Indiana does not come up with it, but West Mifflin comes up with it, but they're going to be faced with the 4th down. They're going to have to punt.
Yeah, all the way back to the 6-yard line.
Situation, but here is the punt. Almost blocked.
Darius May got a piece of it.
But it does take a bounce, and it's going to bounce.
Get away from it, Indiana.
And Indiana actually picks it up inside the 8-yard line. 3 minutes left to go in the first half. 28-0 West Mifflin. Indiana, Strack fakes it. He's looking, fires. He has a man in near the end zone, but the ball is incomplete. They took over at the 7-yard line. Now they're 4th and goal from the 8.
And they got him to
and
jump.
West Mifflin, I think, moved because Indiana was going in motion.
They
West
got
Mifflin,
a hard count.
Yep. So 4th and goal now from the 4-yard line. Man in motion. Here is Strack. Fakes it. He's going to try to take it himself. He's going to lose a yard. Here is Glover. Going to hand the football off. Hill breaks one tackle. He's still on his feet. Finally driven out of bounds. 6.7 seconds left to go. Indiana gets a stop here. I mean, they have a shot to maybe try to make something happen. Bobbled snap again. Here is Glover's just going to try to take it himself. He hits the left edge. He's going to pick up a first down. There is a flag on the play, though. This one's coming back.
Indiana got held right around the edge, which was what let Glover get loose. Make it 3rd and 17. Ball rests at the 10.
Here is going to be a handoff.
Good
and
job by Darius. Oh, no.
Grabbing Hill. Hill shakes him off, though. Tyler Nelson makes him miss. Armand Hill still on his feet. He's into the open field. 50, 45, 30, 25. One man to beat. And how about that run?
There's a flag at the 13-yard line. Let's see what that is.
That was a highlight reel run that may be coming back.
It's coming back. And you know what? It had nothing to do with the play. It's just, I mean, not a smart penalty by West Mifflin.
Okay, so it looks like finally we're set for the final play, we think, of the first half. Handoff. Here is Hill. 5-yard line, 10. He is going to be wrapped up by Snyder, trying to make men miss, but they are going to finally bring Armand Hill down.
So Indiana's going to kick off for the first time tonight.
So second half action, and the second half kickoff brought to you by Grand Beginnings Children's Center. Get your children ready to shine at Grand Beginnings, and Tyler Nelson, I believe, is going to be set to kick this football off. And it is a squib kick, and West Mifflin just going to fall in it at the 31-yard line. Much ground to make up, and we'll see what West Mifflin decides to do here as we have Glover handing the football off to Armand Hill. They like that left side. Hill goes to the left, goes to the right now. He is into the open field, 40, 35, 30. He's going to beat everybody, and Armand Hill takes it into the end zone for a West Mifflin touchdown of 68 yards.
Is that the 4th one-play drive?
Yes.
I was just going to say that.
4 receivers spread out here for Jason Strack. Jacob Snyder in motion, and Strack is going to take it himself. He finds a way to get a first down, makes a man miss. Man in motion, Strack back to throw. He has a receiver. That's Tyler Nelson. Nelson, oh boy, Tyler stepped out of bounds, and right before he almost broke free. Here's Snyder in motion. The fake is going to be, actually they're going to give it up the middle. Kevin Lou's going to take it near the first down, and I think he might have it.
Yeah, I think they're giving it to him.
We'll see here on 2nd down and 3. The give is going to be faked. Strack keeps it himself around the left end. He's going to pick up another first down as he takes it near the 25-yard line. But either way, it's 3rd down and 11 now for Indiana. Ball at the 26-yard line of West Mifflin. Give is going to be to Trey Joseph around the left side. Kevin Lou back in the football game here for Indiana, facing a 4th down and 13. Here is Strack. He's trying to roll out to the right, looking to try to find somebody open. Nobody is open. Instead, great open field tackle. Either way, he's going to get the handoff, and Jacob Snyder is going to wrap him up. And he's going to pick up 6. That's going to end the 3rd quarter, 35-0. West Mifflin with the lead over Indiana. You're listening to AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV. On their own 30-yard line, facing down a 2nd and 4. And that Brandon Tauk back in the backfield. He's going to try to make a couple guys miss. 1st down and 10 from their own 40-yard line now. West Mifflin taking their time, letting the play clock run down on every one of these plays. Glover still in the backfield as he will hand it to Campbell Taylor. This time he makes a man miss. He's still on his feet, crosses the 50, the 45. He is still on his feet inside the 20, 15, 10. Campbell Taylor, Brandon Campbell Taylor takes it into the end zone for a long 60-yard touchdown. Second down and 14 from the 19. They're going to run that pitch to Spells again. He looks to hit that edge. He gets it. 30, 35-yard line. He's going to get a first down. A nice run by Charles Spells as he's finally brought down at the 39. Comes Snyder in motion. Looked like maybe a botched play. I don't know. Strack turned around. Here is Spells in motion. He's going to get that pitch around the right side again, and Spells finds a way to make another man miss and picks up the first down. Here is Strack back to throw. Doesn't like what he sees. He's going to try to take it himself. Gets a block from Spells, and that thrusts Jason Strack into the open field. Anna. 55 seconds left to go. They're going to fake the pitch. Strack rolls, fires into the end zone. He's got a touchdown. Finds Tyler Nelson. So with 47 seconds left to go in the football game, John's kick is going to hit the post, and that's going to be no good. Over Mark Burdick as it's 42-6. The clock is running. I don't know if they haven't even started the play clock yet, so I think the officials are
victory formation. He put all his seniors out on the field. This is senior night here at West Mifflin, so.
And that will wrap the football game up. 42-6. West Mifflin defeats Indiana on senior night.